Okay, I've got some notes. All right, hey guys. My name is Jason. For those of you guys uh who don't know me or aren't subscribed, I'm a musician and singer here in Singapore, and I've been one for maybe I put out my first single like almost 6 years ago. So it's been some time. So okay, let me look at my notes. Yeah. So hi people that uh are seeing me for the first time. This is totally unrehearsed and I'm not gonna edit this, so this is what you're gonna get. Well, recently I've realized that I've really struggled with putting myself out there. I have a tendency to really curate my content, my persona, how people view me. Even right now as I'm recording, I'm like constantly looking at the viewfinder to see how I look. And I feel like this expectation I put on myself has been quite stifling in terms of um, how it affects my creativity because I'm a musician and I write songs mostly for myself. And being a musician or creative, you kind of have to like learn to put yourself out there and be comfortable with that. And because, wow, this is like so embarrassing to say, but I kind of like think a lot about how people perceive me. And I always try to let people have a good impression of me. And so because of this like need, this want to constantly let people like think see me in a positive light, um, it's very hard for me to just be myself. And it's very hard for me to just put myself out there because I always want to and vet it and like review it to make sure like, oh, okay, do I look good here? Are people gonna like um how are they gonna react to what I'm saying? And actually I am like a firm believer of being authentic. I think, you know, being yourself and being authentic is super important. And I do think like a lot of the times in my music and in whatever I post on social media, be it TikTok or Instagram, I try really hard to be authentic. But at the same time, like I not gonna pretend like I don't try to make myself at least appear like nice. Yeah, so I really want to stop doing that because it's been an obstacle in my creative process, I guess. Um, I think just this need to want to like appear nice or like this need to be liked, right? Yeah, it's really preventing me from wow, I don't know what to say. Yeah, preventing myself from am I gonna edit this part out? No, I shall not. In the name of being authentic. Yeah, it's just difficult. I think being vulnerable is something that's like so hard for me lah. I think I've gotten better along the years. And actually along the years I always think like, okay, um I am secure, I'm confident. But then like years down the road I realize no, I do so many things that speaks of insecurity. Like I was definitely insecure at parts of my life and um I don't honestly after all that I've been through, I don't know if I can call myself like fully secure ever. I feel like all of us we're always gonna be insecure. But we can work on it and like improve and be better. But it'll always be a work in progress. Yeah. Okay, let me check my notes. Pointers. Well, I think I'm not gonna ramble on too much lah, but hopefully I'm gonna post more of stuff like this on my YouTube channel in the future. I hope um you guys join in for the ride. Um yeah, I really hope that this is not gonna be a one-time thing. And wow, I'm so not used to talking in front of a camera right this moment. I don't know why. Usually I'm okay, but I think it's because I'm speaking about things that like are so personal, so difficult. Um, yeah, I also want to share about like this thing I heard from this producer called Rick Rubin. He said that like the things you do, you have to be able to enjoy it. Like you shouldn't really find like a grand purpose or have an expectation of a result from the things you do. And that's a lot of what how I've been living my life. Every time I put out a song, put out content, I want it to do well. I want like an end result out of it. I'm not really actually enjoying the process. I think that's kind of harmful because there was a once upon a time where I just loved like playing music, writing music, for no reason at all. Just simply the act of doing it is enjoyable to me. And I think along the way, that's kind of I kind of lost that. Yeah, so I'm trying to regain that feeling of just enjoying what I'm doing and not caring too much about the results. And hopefully, doing something like this, I'm gonna say this is like a totally selfish thing. Me putting out a video like this, it's not because I want to. I mean, like, I can't say I don't want to connect with an audience, right? Connect with you guys. It's an added bonus, I guess, but more than being able to connect with people or, letting people know that they're not alone with their issues like mine. It's more of just allowing myself to be vulnerable, or more like getting used to being vulnerable, because that is so important in creating music and being an artist. Wow, but I just contradicted myself. I said like, okay, don't do something for a result, but actually I'm doing this so that I can kind of become a better artist, right? So then I am contradicting myself. I don't know, but I hope this is a step in the right direction. I think it is. And honestly, this is so random, and I only did this on a whim because of a video I just watched just now from a YouTuber. He said something along the lines of like, just make content for the fun of it. Yeah, and try to enjoy it. And I made this video on an impulse. So yeah, I'm gonna say don't expect too much out of this. This might not last for very long. Maybe this is the only video in this like series. No, let's not call it a series. I'm gonna put additional pressure on myself. But yeah. What am I gonna say? Yeah, okay. Hopefully you guys will get to see more videos like this, but if not, that's okay, right? I hope that's okay. Yeah, and I'll probably just make a video when I feel like I have something to say, because I don't want to put pressure on myself. And after all, I'm trying to be authentic here. So thank you guys for watching, I guess, and I hope to see you in another video.